Hello, everyone. It's Dave Coates again here at CPR to CEO. Today, I really want to talk to you about another kind of follow up to our marketing talk that we did last time. And this is how do you turn your one time students into lifelong clients? And it's really the same theme. When you deliver quality product, when you are an excellent instructor, you use an excellent equipment, your customers leave with an excellent experience, they want to come back. It's infectious. They return, they bring their friends. Quick story time for you. This is from a class that we just did this weekend. And while it's not a CPR class, it was a lifeguarding class. This was a lifeguard instructor recertification class. We had 3 students who have now come back. This was, I think, their 3rd, possibly their 4th time as lifeguard instructors. They have to recertify every 2 years. It's a group of young ladies that started with us when they were maybe 21, 22 years old. Some of them may have been a little younger. They were in the convent. They were studying to become nuns. They are the most wonderful human beings you've ever met in your entire life. I love them dearly. They were excellent lifeguard instructor students. They are now phenomenal lifeguard instructors, and they have returned every 2 years to us, to me, to do their recertification. And while that seems, that's great, everyone's like, nice job. You have to understand, they came from all over the US to do this. One came from Florida, others have come from Texas. We get students, not just these 3 nuns, but others that come from around the country, even the world, to return to us to do their classes. That is the best feeling ever when they come back to you and they say, I wanted to come back to you because I learned from you. That's how you know you have really got your act together. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. That's how you drive a successful business moving forward. So that's my story. How do you turn a one-time student into that lifelong customer? Again, it's professionalism, engaging your personality, delivering that excellent product. I don't want to say anybody can be a CPR instructor or a lifeguard instructor or anything else. You know that's somewhat true, but what differentiates you from all the rest of the instructors out there is your personality and your ability to deliver a quality product. CPR is fairly simple. We're going to push on the chest, we're going to breathe in the mouth. The lesson plans are all available. We all teach from that same lesson plan. What differentiates us again is how you deliver it. Do you make that course fun? Do you make it interesting? Within the confines of that lesson plan and that curriculum, you have to differentiate yourself and make that course more interesting. That's the challenge. It's not necessarily easy, but let your personality shine. Don't be shy. I find the best training for this kind of regress back to high school and college. If you were on the debate team, if you were in the high school theater program, the college theater program, and I was, that is the best training for you to be able to engage with other people. If you haven't done those things, consider it. Consider taking a public speaking class. Consider taking a debate class at your local community college or getting involved with the high school debate team. It will be one of the best experiences of your life, and it will drive your business towards success for the future. So again, now specifically, how do we take that customer and bring them back again and again? So you have to offer a couple things. Obviously, there's an initial certification course. That's how you get them in the first place. So whether it's an initial course, maybe they've come in for recertification, what you have to do is communicate with them. Hey, your certification lasts 2 years. Maybe in 21 months, 22 months, you're going to communicate with them again. Hey, your certification comes up in 2 months. Have you considered when you're recertifying? Here's a list of classes that we offer that you could take to update your certification. Click here to view that list and sign up right now. You can continue to communicate with those customers, not specifically, but in more of a mass situation, using a newsletter or an online social media presence, talking about trends in the industry, what's happening, what may be new in that class, new things in CPR. The newest one might be left lateral uterine displacement for pregnant people. So that's a new technique that we've started to use about 2, 3 years ago now. Talk to people about that. Keep them up to date on it. When they see that you are up to date on the latest trends, that gives them encouragement that you know what's going on. It holds you out as the expert. That's what you want to appear. You need to be both the expert and the passionate delivery mechanism that makes it interesting and fun for them to return to you. Maybe you have a loyalty program. So if you come back, you have a discount for your next class or your recertification class. That's a great idea. Some people implement this very, very well. Others don't, but it's certainly something to consider. That might get a great impact as well. If you come back, you're going to get not the new student price, you're going to get the returning student price. You can create your own alumni association. So great ideas we've discussed here. We've talked about your professionalism, your engagement, and that might be you as an individual instructor, or it might be the atmosphere that you've created for your business. Depends on how you've scaled so far. Are you still an individual provider, or have you grown and now you have multiple instructors? That's a tease. I guess what's coming next week. So think about that. Think about how you're going to grow the business. That's next. Returning customers, get them back, loyalty programs, discounted fees, communication. Those are great ways to get returning students, but mostly just be successful. Be you, be passionate, deliver quality programs, and people will want to come back for you. I'll leave you one other thought. When you have your programs, do you encourage your students to leave you a review, whether that's on Google or any other platform? We do. We use a company called Tap 5, and that helps them leave a review. It's a little stand that you have at your business. Obviously, when you say, hey, we have 113 5-star Google reviews, that helps too. So think about that. Now, to continue the tease, next episode, we're going to talk about scaling your business. So you're going to go from a single provider, you teaching all the classes. How do you go to the next level when you have one extra instructor, two extra instructors, 3 or 4, till you get to the point where you're teaching multiple classes per day in multiple cities? That's the objective. We're going to grow the empire. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. That way, and then the notification bell, that gets you notified when the next episode comes up. Thank you so much for participating here at CPR to CEO. We look forward to seeing you in the classroom. Thanks again.